what is your higher self? Because there's going to be people out here who are watching who don't have a clue. When you know, because it's like spiritual cordial. Hey, you know, my bro. But like, we want to relate it to, like, I'd love to relate this little wānanga and this little video to like people like my whānau, who aren't fully aware of the spiritual kōrero, what is your higher self, and all this other sort of kōrero that can come along with the spiritual understanding or the deeper awareness of yourself. Can you explain to us what your version of what is your higher self?
That term, the higher self, that's a real good question. And it's that I come back to the word alignment. So the higher self is when you're operating in alignment of mind, body, and then spirit. So because the body is the vessel of the soul, but the body is controlled by the mind. So we can often have this disconnect between the spirit or the soul and the body and mind. Like they can be, I think often in our society, the body and mind are working together, but the soul is left to kind of sort of out in the dark. So the higher self is when all three of those are in alignment.
Because it can be difficult sometimes to understand or to kind of know within ourselves what it like to find a relationship with our soul. It's a tricky one because it's such a fluid, non-physical aspect of ourselves.
Yes, brother.
So it's like the body's okay because you can see him, you can touch him, you can feel him.
Yes. Yep.
The mind is okay because we're all very used to thinking and coming up with a thought and doing things.
And digesting dialogue, speaking,
communicating, and all that sort of stuff. So the soul, it makes sense why the soul kind of gets a little bit forgotten.
And then with my work, like the way I tap into the awareness of the soul, of the higher self, is through those tools of meditation. Like firstly to observe yourself and to like feel that otherworldly presence, and then getting to that same place through physical exercise, through like working out. And I love using mantra with exercise, like power, purpose, love, honor, balance, because that taps into an awareness that's deeper than a feeling, that's deeper than words. And that's when you start aligning those values with who you want to be, because we've all, right within us, we've all got a desire to be something. And then this is how Stonethrower came about, because I wanted to be that metaphorical warrior up on the cliff top, like just going, like embodying the rawness and the strength of a warrior. And so to be a warrior, you have to be a warrior. You know, like to be your higher self, you have to be your higher self. Like so you've got to start acting in the way that you know your higher self would, that highest version of yourself that doesn't react to silly drama, the higher self that chooses the food that gives you high vibrational energy and vitality, that exercise that uplifts your spirit and brings you the other basics like the dopamine and the good feelings of exercise, but that is in full alignment with your higher self.
And how simple is it?
Simple, brother.
How simple is it, brother?
It's as simple as press-ups and sit-ups. It's as simple as sitting in silence and observing what you've constructed, because we're all constructions of thoughts and things that people have told us. So it's as simple as becoming aware of those and then tuning into the thoughts and the words that really light you up, that really inspire you. Like whether it's Mauri Aroha, like I know you use that phrase, because the way I hear that, it like, whoa, I'm like, the energetic embodiment of love. Or when the more I've thought about it, it's like eternal blessings of energetic love on your being. Ooh, that's how I'd like sort of translate that.
That is powerful. What, the eternal energetic blessings?
Eternal energetic blessings of love within your being and all around you. Mauri Aroha.
That's powerful.
What about that heaps? Like
Oh,
Mauri Aroha,
true, yeah.
Mauri Aroha, like
And you've sort of broken it down into like what it means to you.
yeah, like because that's the thing about well, getting like, because I see that as when you're like saying that, that's you embodying your higher self, and I'm like, because I hadn't heard that when I first got introduced to your content, when I found your stuff, I was like, Mauri Aroha, like what does it mean? What is it? I know Mauri Ora is like, you know, like boom, here we are, here is life, here is life, we are alive. But then I was like, so what would Mauri Aroha be? And that's what I've sort of processed and thought about, brother. Yeah.